Whenever you are.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Felice and I'm going to read a story to you today called Beyond the Pond by Joseph Kuffa. We are also learning about water in our classroom, so this book will be perfect to learn about where water comes from and why it's important. Just behind an ordinary house filled with too little fun, Ernest D. had decided today would be the day that he'd explore the depths of his pond. So he tried sticking a stick, dipping a hook, sinking a stone, but nothing touched. My pond has no bottom, said Ernest D. Does anybody know what that means when a pond has no bottom? Let's find out. My pond goes on forever. I've always wanted to explore a pond with no bottom. Oh, how exceptional. So Ernest D. gathered his explorer supplies, stretched 3 times. Can everybody stretch like he's stretching? 3 times? 1, 2, 3. And prepared to set off. I hope they allow dogs down there, he said. And with that, Ernest D. dove down between the fishes and the frogs, past the squid and the sharks, and shapeless things into his pond forever deep. He dove into lightness, stretches, and through sunken treasures. I think someone forgot to turn on the lights in this part of my pond, he said. Does anybody have a flashlight? Ernest D. dove farther and farther into his pond than anyone had ever gone before, until at last he came up on the other side. The other side of his pond was big and raucous. It was oh so tiny and oh so tall, and every shape in between. Does anybody see any of the shapes we've been learning about in math? Best of all, it was just for him. But this new place was other things too. It was ghoulish and ghastly. It was all things unimaginable. But Ernest D. was the bravest of explorers. He battled and brawled until the moon ducked low. And in the moment between moonset and sunrise, Ernest D. looked upon the endlessness of his newly discovered land. All this was hiding in a pond, said Ernest D. How exceptional. So he returned to his pond, stretched 3 times, remember? And dove back into the lightness caverns and through sunken treasures, past the squid and sharks and shapeless things, out of his pond and back into the world. But the world wasn't quite the same as he'd left it. His house seemed a little less small, and his town looked a little less ordinary. Beyond every street and silent corner was a place unexplored. Exceptional, said Ernest D. The end. So did everybody enjoy the story as much as I did? I thought it was great. And can somebody tell me what is in a pond? Yes, water. And that's what we've been learning about. Thank you.